Yes, hello there again. Just checking a few things out. Before we start, the William Dale stories. Again, there he is, green heart Santa. That's all there is of him. He don't have no board. No, no board. No board to love him. And there he is. Has his arms open wide. No board. Yeah, just his scarf. Snowman, green hat. He likes a bit classic rock. Oh, not a surprise. Aye. Tell us about this little lord then. What about when you were young and you had a golden earring? What happened? I picked up the signals from the radar. Yeah, the radar, love. What was it saying? Oh, I don't know. Everybody was saying, I love you. Well, and what they call the citizens band, yeah, and everybody saying, hello there. Is it Donald Duck here? Hey, I love you there, Santa Green Hat. Yeah, Snowman Green Hat, yeah. Hello, is it Meatloaf calling? Yeah, hello there. I've got the heroes up now. Heroes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And we had a convoy, didn't we? Oh, yes. Up the M1 or the M6, yeah. Just like that guy in America, C.W. McCall. Yes. His boss would call him on the phone. He would say, hello there, C.W. Hawkwind here. Are you driving your silver machine? He said, yeah, I'm doing it. And he says, have you seen the ALO? No. He says, I didn't see a UFO. I seen an ALO. And he said to me on the radio, oh, roll over Beethoven. So I rolled over, Beethoven rolled over, everybody rolled over, and the little one fell out. Yeah. And what about Eric Burden? The black man's Burden? Yeah. House of the Rising Sun. He went there and had a pint. Yeah. And he said, I'm on my CB radio here. Yeah. CB radio, and I'm just giving you the news. Yeah. Some man's picked up a blue oyster cult. Yeah, a blue oyster, and it blew him. And he turned into a cult. He says, don't fear the Reaper. I said, why not? Well, he says, he does classic rock. Oh, I say. And what about the Climax Blues Band? He couldn't get it right. A fella that put your hat on couldn't get it right, could he? No. I thought it was a Santa or a snowman, he said. And some little boy said, snowman. Oh, yes. And what about the atomic rooster? Oh, you seen him flying by, didn't you? He says, I'll be back again tomorrow night. Yeah, for the more, I say. And what about poison? Well, every rose has its thorn. And if you get stuck, you might get poisoned. Yeah. And what about the knack? Yeah, they've got the knack. They're getting my Sharona. Yeah, they took her away from me. My Sharona. Yeah. And Marillion, lavender. A sweet, sweet smell of classic rock, Marillion, Snowman Green Hat, and lavender. And a J. Giles band. Hey, lads, look what's in here. I'm looking in the centerfold. Wow, who's that? That's your girlfriend, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's my Sharona. Yeah. And what about Steve Harley and Company, Rebel? Make me smile. Come up and see me. I'm going up to see him right now. He's not there. No, he's up to Sunday. And what about the choir boys? Hey, you, where'd you get that green hat? That's a secret. And what about George Thorogood and the Destroyers? Bad to the bone, so they destroyed the bar. But they didn't have any more whiskey, scotch, and a bourbon. Yeah. And what about Chesney Hawkes? Well, he's the one and only. Had a number one, and is still singing it. And what about CD2 with Jerry Rafferty? He used to live in Baker Street, number 30, Sherlock's old address. Oh, yeah. Well, I know about him, yeah. And what about Kim Carnes, Betty Davis eyes? Yeah, that was Betty Davis turning up there. And what about Sleaze Bees, Sleaze Bees. Yeah, I don't want to enter without. I didn't want to. Is that live without you? That's live without you. Yeah, I don't wanna. It's a wanna live without you. Ah, no. Well, of course, Santa to come back to collect me sometime. Well, hey, what about Pat Benatar? Out there, love is a battlefield. Do you stay in the battlefield? Yeah. But I'm with T Pow and China in your hand. Alright? But you're made of soft cell. Oh, yeah. What about Kim Wilde? Got bought a ticket and gone off to Cambodia. Do you realize you'll be seeing the monks when she's over there? Yeah. What about John Waite? Oh, he can't wait. No, he's been missing you. Has he really? Has he missed me for a long time? What about Lulu and David Bowie, the man who sold the world? David Bowie sold it to Lulu, and Lulu sold it to somebody else, yeah. And what about the Moody Blues? We gotta go now. Are we gonna go now? No. We're gonna stay a little while. Kirsty McCall, we're gonna look for a New England. Oh, look, there's the one. On the top of Scotland. Yeah, England Street. Ah, yeah. And what about Tom Robinson Band 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 motorway? Well, I don't know what junction to get off at. Oh, thank you, Tom. Marillion says Keely left the ice creams melting on the wall. What a waste of two good ice creams. We could have eaten them. Oh, yeah. And what about Couldn't Crew? I just died in your arms tonight. Oh, yeah, the police were all around, yeah, looking for clues. Yeah, somebody died in the barber's seat, yeah. And what about Climby Fisher? Love changes everything, you know. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But then it changes it back again, yeah. And what about the Stranglers, golden brown, when you're walking on the beaches, looking at the beaches, golden brown, yeah. Oh, look at her over there getting a tan. Oh, yeah. Oh, look here, Johnny H. Jazz. Yeah. So you turn the radio off and turn back the clock. Yeah, and now he's going to play rock and roll. Oh, rock around the clock tonight. Johnny's uptight, yeah. And there he goes, classic rock. But Snowman, Green Hat. A Blue Penguin. Hello there, everybody. I'm going to sing you a song. Yeah. And it won't take long. Are you going to do it now? No, I've got cold feet. I've got cold feet. I'm not going to do it now. Are you going to do the Manic Street Preachers? Everything must go. What, including my beak? Oh, everything. Have a nice day. I like an ice tea. Have an ice cream, yeah. And what about Andreas Johnson? Glorious. Am I glorious? Yeah. You're getting there. And what about California? Dead from the waist down. Oh, yeah. Oh, pity about that. He got nothing from the waist down. He's not a boy. He's not a girl. No. He's dead from the waist down. And what about she's in fashion with suede? Yes. She designed my belly and it's white. Yeah. And what about the laws? There she goes. Oh, look, there she goes again. Oh, the soup dragons, I'm free. Hey, is that soup free, though? Yeah. What? You charged me 2 bob for it last time. And what about 07? Destiny. It is my destiny to be on your show with him, where I can see the cardigans look full and put on any cardigan I like. Yeah. Oh, I see. You're such a love fool. And what about mouse tea versus hot and juicy? Honey. I had the honeys on another day. Yeah. I've not got about now. What about S Club 7? Don't stop moving. Well, if I stop moving, I'll tell you what will happen. Hearsay will say that's pure and simple every time. Ronan Keaton, the way you make me feel. Oh, feel like I could fly, yes. Oh, yes, of course. Nelly Furtado, I'm like a bird. Well, you are a bird, aren't you? Do you come under birds? Yeah. Blue penguin. Blue penguin bird, yeah. Or do you come on the hop along, hop along? And what about the cause? What can I do? Well, you can love a penguin like any love than anything else, yeah. And the loco sing it back. Let me try. Back it sing, Morocco. What about Tall Paul versus NXS? He got a precious art. Yeah. And DJ Pied Piper and the Masters of Ceremonies. Do you really like it? Oh, just like it. Nice and easy like that. The Lighthouse family want to take you high. Oh, I'm way up again. But Finley Quayle says your love gets sweeter when you've been up. Yeah. Well, I'm now dizzy now when I've been up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. And what about the little lad? Oh, the little one. Marky Bunny. Yeah. Are you going to do a few for us? Yeah. What about when Frankie goes to Hollywood? What does he do? He says to me, relax. Yeah. And what about T-Rex? He says, I'm trying to get it on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what about Thin Lizzy? The boys are back in town. Oh. And the girls have all run away. Yeah. The girls are all waiting on the street corner, are they? Yeah. And what about Toto? Hold the line. Oh, the line broke. The monkeys got choked. And the ball went to heaven and the little round board. Yeah. Yeah. And what about Steppenwolf? I was born to be wild. What you was at your size could have fooled me. Yeah. And what about Dire Straits? Money for nothing? Yeah, I get money for nothing, you know. Never go to Marx. No, he gets the money. He sells you to a little lad in the corner. Yeah. Ah, is that how he does it? I didn't know how he done it. No. And what about Paul? Well, out of the sinking. Oh, yes, the ship was sinking and I was going down. But then the sky opened and I began to fly. It was a bird that lifted me, a penguin. John Martin, may you never have to experience that. Starship, nothing's going to stop us now. Not even an iceberg. Boom. Oh, we're running into an iceberg, lads. Oh. Oh, let's get an ice cream, man. Yeah. Pop music. Yeah. And Tom Jones, help yourself. Anytime you want to. Barry White, can't get enough of your love, babe. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, the tracks of my tears. Any? No. No tears. I hope not. Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing, what's that? Sexual Healing, what's that? I knew about sexual, but I didn't know how he got the healing. Is he a doctor? Oh, yeah. He puts a scope up inside of you. Yes. Yes. Sexual healing. Nina Simone feeling good after I've had that sexual healing with Marvin Gaye. In America, a horse with no name. What would you do with a horse with no name? I'd give it a name. What would you call it? Max Bunny? And ain't that funny? And what about the mamas and the papas? Dream a little dream of me. Yeah, just dream of me. It's certainly bound to set you free. I've got cold feet, you see. Yes, and a bonus video behind the scenes. Oh, yeah, there I am. These people got cold feet. Yeah. I thought they'd keep them warm in bed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to the 60s now. Yeah. And that's what the top Brits looked like in the 60s with new Carnaby Street clothes. They've got the Union Jack hats. They've got the Union Jack costume. And nobody liked the government. They didn't really like the government. They were in rebellion, you see. And royalty and government and the strict parents. But they were willing to wear British flags and that. I can't understand them myself. Big beat stars from pop's brightest decade interpret their hits as only they know how. We know how to interpret them. Not just nostalgia, but the great versions of memorable songs that all made the charts in the era when British pop music was at its peak. Yeah. Hey, Tracker, did you track them down? Yeah, I tracked them down. What happened to the foremost? Well, one left and became the threemost. Yeah. And one said hello to a little girl. What happened to him? He got arrested. Oh, see. What about Freddie and the Dreamers? You were made for me. Yeah, yeah. One of his dreamers was lying in bed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he said to Freddie, I'm asleep. He said his bed was made for me. And what about Dave Berry? He had little things. Oh, to give the little kids. Yeah, I see. And he got arrested, did he? Ah, yeah, he did. And what about Marmalade? They were taking swearing lessons with the Beatles. Oh, bloody and oh, blood, oh. Yeah. And the bedrock says, can we join in? And Beatles say, yeah, but the bed doesn't rock often. Ah. And yeah, from Georgie Flame and the Blue Flames. What did Georgie Flame say when the Blue Flame went out? He said, yeah. And what about the Mersey Beach when I think of you? Yeah, I say you, Tracker. Yeah, I might say one of the others. Yeah. Oh, yeah, bound to see somebody, yeah. And what about Billy J. Kramer? Do you want to know a secret? Yeah. Well, you're already Postman Pat, aren't you? No, I'm not. That's the other guy. It looks a bit like me. What about Groovy Kind of Love with Wayne Fontana? You want to know a secret? He, he works for the Fontana record company. Yeah, he is the Fontana. Oh, I'm telling you now, Freddie and the Dreamers. Freddie says to the door, I can't wake my men up, they're all asleep. I'm telling you now, they're asleep. Wayne Fontana, boss of the company, you know, Fontana Records. Pamela, that's his wife, or his girlfriend. Mersey Beach, wishing and hoping. Oh, wishing and hoping, and wishing and hoping. Loving things from the marmalade, yeah. Oh, nice loving things, yeah. And a little loving from the foremost, of course. Bad to me with Billy J. Kramer. Who being bad to you? Yeah, it's a good job I caught him in time. Yeah, he's going to kick you out, yeah. The crying dame with Gabe Berry, oh, yeah, or the bite his feet. And the ballad of Bonnie and Clyde, Georgie Fame and the Blue Flames. Yeah. Yeah, you wanted to be Bonnie and Clyde. Did you want to be Bonnie or Clyde? Yeah. I wanted them. Yeah. I say. So what would happen if you had the essential hits? Yeah, collection. Well, I'd hand over to somebody else. Yeah, oh, I see. It's funny, Sloth. Now it's funny you got here because you got this one. Did you see the rubber bullets? Yeah, they flew past me earlobes. Yeah. 10cc. Have you ever seen an angel face? Ah, yes. The glitter band said that the Gary when he left. Angel face. What was T Rex doing when he wanted to get it on? Oh, don't know. He tried to get his guitar going, I think. Yeah. And what about he's going to step on you again? John Congress, oh, he's a big, big man. He would step on you. Just squash you under his foot, just like that. And one Nicky Thomas with the love of the common people. Oh, yeah, he ain't got no more in his pockets. No. He's lost it in the snow on the ground. Oh, oh, dear. What about in the summertime? Mungo Jerry, bring your bottle and everything will be fine. Alfie and Donna, uptown, and top ranking. Oh, they've got a high ranking, haven't they? And Viola Wells, gonna get along without you now. Oh, yes. It must be the son of me father, Chicory Tip. 8 days, look, essential hits collection. The son of me father. Susie Quattro down the Devil Gate Drive. Hey, I had to get a Cloyd. I'm crashed. What about dancing on a Saturday night with Barry Blue? Oh, that's much more simpler. Pop music's in M. M? M? Oh, M. Give me just a little more time. Chairman of the board. Shout back at them. Yeah. Friends from Shalimar, yeah. And the Beverly Brothers let your love flow in the river. Do you not think it might get washed away? Yeah, you might get washed away as well. And what about Robert Palmer? Simply irresistible. These little sloths are funny sloths. And simply irresistible. Oh, yeah. But what becomes of the broken-hearted? Dave Stewart featuring Colin Brunstone. Well, paid £50 and couldn't get me a guitar started. Hmm. Hmm. What happened? Oh, no juice. The electric went off. There you go. Queer him ending up with no juice. Yeah, isn't it? And what about our old bird, Obie Bird? Yeah. And what are you going to do for us? I don't know, this one, 60s legends. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What about the Supremes you can't hurry, love? No, don't hurry me. I'll just take my time. And what about the Beach Boys? I get around, even on the ice. Oh, yeah, show the little ladies how to do the wobble. And Andy Williams, music to watch girls by. Oh, I see them all the time. Look, there's the one going by. And Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Jimmy Mark. He always wears his mark. Yeah, even in the pouring rain. Yeah. He's old style mark, yeah. And what about the foundations? Build me a buttercup. Well, the gardener's building them and it'll be coming in the spring. Yeah. And what about the Four Tops? It's the same old song, and it won't take long. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, do you want to sing it? No. What about Dion with a wanderer? Oh, he goes around and round and round and round and round. Oh, really? And what about the Hollies? Just one look, and you can see the wanderer. Brandon Wood, give me a little sign. Yeah, giving him a little sign. And William Bell and Judy Clare. Yeah. I'll have to pack the show in because William Bell and Judy Clare's got my private number. Oh, that's dangerous. He might phone you up and ask for a loan. Oh, a loan. Oh, I'll have to pass him on to the loan arranger. Yeah. And what about Desmond Decker and the S's Israelites? Oh, is that where he is now? Yeah, I see. And what about Bruce Chanel here, baby? No using Chanel today. Manfred Mann, pretty flamingo. Yeah. And there he goes. And Simon and Garfunkel and Mrs. Robinson. Oh, she's after two lovely boys. Yeah. And there he goes. He's going to switch hands. He's going to say the Everly Brothers, well, when will I be loved? This is every day, don't you? Friday the 16th, 1952. Yeah, Eddie Cochran, three steps to heaven. One, two, oops. No third. No, you fell back down. Johnny Kidd and the Pirates, I'll never get over you. And the Searchers, when you walk in the room, well, that's when I never can get over you. Yeah. Herman's no milk today. The milkman's gone away. And Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, do you want no secret? Yeah, I'm not going to sing, are you? Right, Jerry and the Pacemakers, how do you do it? Well, just like the Obie Bird there. Swinging blue jeans, hippie hippie shake. Are you sure you haven't got a snake up his leg? Well, they say it has, that's what they say. Tommy James and the Shondells. Shondells are calling out the morning. Yeah. Tommy's still singing about it. The Marshalls with Blue Moon. Oh, yeah. On the Blue Moon, I saw you. Yeah. Big D wine swinging on a star. Oh, and the rope got burnt. And he came down. Yeah. Ines Fox and Charlie Fox. There's a mockingbird. Yeah. And Paul and Paula. Hey, Paula. I'm going to marry you. Well, we've got the Grinch here. I've been let out on bail, yeah. Are you going to have to do some, you have to show you want to do some work. Dusty Springfield, she was a son of a preacher man. Yeah, he's going to preach for you in the church tomorrow, is he? And what about Bob Dylan? He says, lay, lady, lay, and dream about the Grinch. Oh, he's a good boy now. And what about Roy Orbison? He says it's over. Oh, you can't steal any more presents, yeah. And Gene Pitney, something's gotten hold of my heart. No, it got hold of your tail. Oh, I say, it was Croc. Croc said, oh, what about the Shirelles? Will you love me tomorrow? I don't think I'll ever really love you again, but I may forgive you, Yeah, forgiveness is the hardest thing, Shangri-La's leader of the pack says, I'll take him on the back of my bike and dump him off of the cliff. Not a good offer there, no. Bobby V, take good care of me Grinch. And me baby. Yeah. I can't say much, can I? Del Shannon, run away with the Grinch. Oh, yeah. And what about Johnny Tillotson? Poetry in motion. Yeah, it just keeps going by like poetry in motion. Chris Montez, let's dance. Go and dance. No, little evil locomotion coming to take you away. Jeff Beck, high silver lining. Got pea flies in your pea soup, baby. Oh, say. And what about the Kings? You really got me. And a move. Fire brigade. Yeah, you get the fire brigade when you dial the 999 and you really got them. Turtles, she'd rather be with me than the Grinch. The animals don't let me be misunderstood. Yeah, he was understood. And misunderstood, yeah. And small faces all or nothing. Cliff Bennett and the Rebel Rose, I say, you got to get you into my life. Gary Puckett in the Union Gap with Lady Willpower and the birds turn. Said you're going to turn his ways. Yeah. Zombie, she's not there. Loving Spoonful, Daydream. Some say it's only a daydream. The Trogs lovers all around. Louis Armstrong. We have all the time in the world, but you haven't got much time left. No. Grant Campbell, by the time I get to Phoenix, you might be hanged. Yeah, and Peter Sarsted, where do you go to, my Grinch? When you're alone and asleep. Procol Harum says, soon you'll be seeing a whiter shade of pale. Yeah. Oh, so imagine I want to thank everybody for forgiveness, and I want to apologize for stealing your presents. When I hope I don't get hanged. Yeah. My trial is in January. Yeah. Thank you very much. Grinch sheep. It's a Grinch in green clothing and that. But I was made a Grinch sheep. So, I mean, what else can I do except give Dr. Seuss's present back? Yeah. Well, we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.